Hello friends, welcome to our channel CBSE English, the Topper's Choice. In this video, we are going to discuss Class 10th, 5th lesson, The 100 Dresses Part 2. At the beginning, we'll discuss about the author of this lesson. El-Basar Esther is the author of this lesson. She was born on 9th May 1906 and died on 15th July 1988. She was an American children's author and a children's librarian. Her book, Ginger Pie, which she also created illustrations for, won the Newbery Medal. 3 of her books were Newbery Honor winners, and one was awarded the Lewis Carroll Shelf Award. Her books were based on her life in small town Connecticut in the early 1900s. Theme of this lesson: The 100 Dresses Part 2 is a beautiful story based on the theme of discrimination, judgmental attitude people have for other people around us. In this story, we see Wanda's father writes a letter to Miss Mason mentioning how he is forced to move out of the place and get his children admitted to new school. The message is very clear that any type of discrimination tortures those who suffer it silently. Introduction to this lesson. The 100 Dresses Part 2 reveals why Wanda Petronsky had not been coming to school. The Petronsky family decided to move to a big city where no one would care about their unfamiliar name. On hearing the note, Maddie and Peggy got anxious as they realized that they would never get a chance for making amends for all the teasing they had done. Both the girls get relieved only on learning that Wanda liked them and had dedicated one of the 100 dresses, that is drawings, to each one of them. Peggy and Maddie felt apologetic for their rude behavior towards her. Now we'll discuss the summary of this lesson. The 100 Dresses Part 2 begins with a letter sent by Wanda's father to her school. In the letter, he informed the school authorities about their decision of resettling to a big city. He also mentioned that nobody would tease Wanda for her unique name or appearance in the new city. After reading the letter, the teacher, Miss Mason, was shocked when she realized that Wanda was teased with derogatory comments by her classmates. Maddie felt guilty for being a coward as she never stopped Peggy from taunting Wanda. She was so upset that she couldn't focus on her studies and often had nightmares of mistreating the poor girl. Thus, she decided to meet Wanda and clarify all the misunderstandings and tell her that she never intended to hurt her feelings. She was determined to go to Wanda's place and inform her about winning the drawing competition. Soon after school was over, Maddie and Peggy decided to set off to Wanda's residence at Boggins Heights to meet her. To their dismay, Wanda and her family had already vacated the house, and their visit was rendered fruitless. Hence, both the girls wrote a friendly letter addressed to Wanda informing them about her win. Many days passed. However, there was no reply from her to their letter. Soon it was Christmas time, and Miss Mason received a letter from Wanda. In it, Wanda sent Christmas greetings to all and mentioned the beautiful 100 dresses sketches that she drew for the coloring contest. She stated that the girls could keep those sketches of 100 dresses, and she gifted special drawings to Peggy and Maddie. They accepted the gifts and pinned them in their respective bedrooms. Maddie would often gaze at the picture for a long time and noticed that the face in the drawing resembled her own face. She rushed to Peggy's house immediately to check if her drawing too looked like Peggy. Seeing this, Peggy felt sorry for teasing a talented girl like Wanda. She wondered that though she had passed derogatory remarks about her name and appearance, Wanda always remained quiet and never complained about it. Maddie wiped her tears and often thought of Wanda standing alone in that sunny spot in the schoolyard, rightfully claiming about her 100 dresses all lined up in her closet. Finally, they realized racial discrimination ruins personal lives and relationships. Thus, the story teaches us that we should not discriminate against anyone on the basis of their appearance, caste, or ethnicity. Being narrow-minded has an adverse effect on people and impacts relationships in a society to a great extent. Character sketches of this lesson. Number 1. Wanda or Wanda Petronsky. Wanda Petronsky was a poor Polish girl. She joined an American school. She was different from other students. She was very calm and quiet girl. She wore the same blue dress every day. She did not mind being made fun of by her classmates Peggy and Maddie. She did not have any true friend. She was a talented, creative, and had a good aesthetic sense. She drew sketches of 100 dresses having different colors and design and won the girls' medal in the art competition. This also proved her statement that she had 100 dresses all lined up in the closet. Number 2. Peggy. Peggy was a rich, pretty American girl. She was intelligent, good at studies, and scored good marks. She loved fun and enjoyed teasing Wanda because of her faded blue dress. She kept asking her mockingly how many dresses she had. She took Wanda, a dull-headed girl, and could never realize how bad Wanda must be feeling about her teasing. She changed her opinion when Wanda won the girls' medal in the drawing competition. She praised wholeheartedly Wanda's drawings. She also visited Boggin's Heights and wrote letters when Wanda stopped coming to school. Number 3. Maddie. Maddie was a kind and compassionate American girl. She joined other girls in teasing Wanda, but she really didn't like teasing others. She wanted to stop Peggy from teasing Wanda, but she could not gather courage as she was afraid of Peggy. She feared Peggy could make her the next victim. She considered herself to be guilty for remaining silent. When Wanda left the school, she felt very restless and could not sleep at night. She went to Wanda's house to say sorry and decided not to remain silent if anybody was being teased for their poor dress or funny name. She would speak up. She was even ready to sacrifice her friendship with Peggy. Number 4. Miss Mason. Miss Mason appears to us as a very mature and understanding human being. She is an ideal teacher. She understands the pulse of her students. Her students love and respect her. Even Wanda Petronsky confesses in her letter that her new teacher in the big city can't equalize Miss Mason. Miss Mason is full of human kindness. Now we'll discuss the main points of this lesson. The teacher, Miss Mason, got a letter from Wanda Petronsky's father. Then she read Wanda's father's letter to the class. He informed that his children, Wanda and Jack, would never come to their school again. Miss Mason spoke in a sad, low voice to the class. Perhaps what was said was very sad and unfortunate. True, Maddie didn't like Peggy putting embarrassing questions to Wanda Petronsky. Maddie felt guilty as she stood silently and never opposed Peggy when she was teasing Wanda. She wanted to tell Wanda that her 100 dresses were beautiful. Both the girls, Peggy and Wanda, set out for Boggin's Heights, the place where Wanda used to live. They knocked on the door loudly but got no answer. It was clear that Wanda Petronsky and her family had gone. Peggy told Maddie that when she was asking Wanda about her dresses, Wanda probably was getting good ideas for her drawings. Maddie made an important decision. Both Peggy and Maddie decided to write a letter to Wanda Petronsky. They asked Wanda if she liked her new place and the new teacher. They also wrote that their drawings were very beautiful and she won the girls' medal. They also wanted to feel sorry, but they ended up writing a friendly letter. On the last day of school before the holidays, Miss Mason informed the class that she received a letter from Wanda Petronsky. In the letter, Wanda wished that the girls of room number 13 could keep those 100 dresses. She wished that the drawing of the green dress be given to Peggy and of the blue one to Maddie. Maddie went home and watched the drawing intently. Peggy could only say to Maddie, She must have really liked us. So dear friends, if you have liked this video, please click on like, subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon to get more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching.